How's it going, everybody? It is your Joom, it's Sora here, back with another video. And in this video, as I said in the announcement video, if you guys had watched that, this is Tower Fantasy. So I'm gonna be kind of explaining a little bit and not really give you like spoilers or anything, but I'm gonna kind of explain what I think of the game and kind of how it plays. So, without further ado, let's start. So first off, this is my room. You get this, I guess, towards kind of the start of the game. Depends on how kind of quick you make it through the story, per se. As far as the story, though, so you start off, running and on a mission, and you choose between male or female. Later on, probably about 20 minutes into it, you can customize your character, make them look, however you want and everything else, but I recommend you going with the tallest option, because anything less, you just look tiny. I mean, unless you want to look tiny, then go ahead, but I don't know. To me, he don't look right unless he's tall. So, even though I made him at the medium in between, in the cutscenes he still kind of appears short rather than this tall version. So, I would definitely make them tall starting out, unless you just have to have them small. Then, by all means, go ahead. It's up to you, of course. But after doing all that, you basically wake up and you meet this boy and this girl named Shirley and Zeke. And basically, the entirety of the game and what I'm still doing is looking for Zeke. So that's basically the whole point of the game, is finding Zeke. About this game, so it kind of feels like Genshin, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't want to say it feels like Genshin because I think this came out before Genshin, so maybe this is the predecessor before Genshin Impact actually came out. But it's basically similar, fairly similar. The only thing I will say that is better, in my opinion, about Genshin is the graphics. The graphics are definitely way better, even in cutscenes and stuff.
When we were little, Zeke used to take me out here to gaze at the stars.
Really? There's no need to go?
Thank you for everything you've done. When I'm with you, some courage will emerge in my heart. I hope you can also take care of me in the future journey.
Another thing that's better in Genshin than this game is the cutscenes.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course.
And just the speech and everything don't match at all. So sometimes characters will be speaking and the cutscene will last and they're still talking. Nothing's coming out of their mouth, but they're still talking for like a solid 20-30 seconds, and I'm just like, can we move past this? There's also a couple times where what the characters are actually saying and what the text is saying are completely different, so I will say that much. And It's only happened once, but there was one time where I was talking to, I think it was some kind of robot or whatever, and he was speaking in the Japanese voice actor, even though I have it set to English, which is pretty weird, unless maybe that's supposed to happen, I don't know. But, that part is it's kinda weighing on my mind a little bit as far as it being worse than Genshin. Genshin at least, handled that. They at least matched and everything. But what I will say that I like about this game is the attacks. So obviously in Genshin Impact you have your talents and your constellations, and then your artifacts and your weapons and everything else that you have to level up, not including leveling up your character, just so your character will be good. Now, that is not the case in this game. I will say that there is what is called a CS level. Mine's not the best, so I wouldn't really take mine at, oh, this is good, because I think, like, I'm still kind of in the middle of the game. I might have just finished halfway, maybe. I just finished the Memories, which Memories is basically the first star of the game. Basically something happens and it throws you into the second arc. But if you want, and it's what I did, I went back, and the memory section is basically the first arc, or the first part of the game. So even though you have to level up your CS to at least, I want to say 14 or 15,000 just to finish the first arc, that's kind of what I did. I might have only played the game for like a week, maybe. I mean, I've been on longer, but I've also been on my phone while on the game and everything. So your CS is basically like, I don't want to say your character skill, but like it's basically, it has to do with like your level, I guess, or your ranks. So you can increase based on your equipment, your weapons, and then there's something in your weapons that's called matrices, I want to say that's how you pronounce it. And going into these matrices, once you level them up, it also levels up your CS as well. And I will also say it is actually not as difficult to get legendaries or SSRs in this game as it is in Genshin. Also, another thing that takes away from Genshin and Tower Fantasy. So in Tower Fantasy, you actually have not only your main character that you create, but you also have what are called that word. I don't want to butcher it, but I'm pretty sure it's simulacra, maybe. But you get these based off your special orders. So this is how you basically get your characters or your weapons or whatever. So you actually don't pull for characters like you do in Genshin Impact. In this one, you actually pull for weapons. You go for the weapons, and then once you get the weapons, you actually get the skin of the character. So if you end up getting the weapon, you'll also end up getting the skin of the character if you want to play as the skin. I kind of just play as my character rather than the skins, but I mean, personal preference, so it's up to you. Also, to pull weapons, you need what's called gold nuclei, or gold nucleus, and black nucleus. And black nucleus is honestly easier to find than gold nucleus, but it's also not that hard to get gold nucleus. I might have bought, there's also red nucleus, but it's later on in the game. I might have spent maybe $1 on this game to get like some starting equipment early, but other than that, I have not put a dime on this game. And as you can see, I have 3, 6, and 9 legendaries already. And of course, it's not a guaranteed, you'll pull it, but on the gold nucleus and on the red nucleus, you'll at least gain a single SSR or legendary character within every 10 and every 80 quarters. So I've at least hit every 80, maybe once or twice. I want to say twice, maybe. I at least hit it once. So it's for sure gave me a guaranteed SSR every time. So if you end up reaching that, then you can end up getting a guaranteed. If you're worried about not getting one, you will for sure get one. It may not be the character you're wanting, but you'll for sure get one. On the Black Nucleus, you know, it's not guaranteed at all, but there's still a chance you'll get it. Plus, they're easier to get than Gold Nucleus. I'll actually go ahead and use them. I didn't realize I had 13. So this is pulling characters. I didn't realize the music was so loud, so you probably can't hear me. Yeah, I got nothing but rares. Yeah, I could kind of tell. So you can tell based off what you get because it'll glow. Blue if you only get rares, purple if you end up getting a epic or a SR, and then orange when you get a SR or a legendary. I can't remember if I did say this, but I do like the combat better in this one than I do in Genshin. I feel like the combat is more fluid, and I like that you can also have 3 different weapons rather than switching out for characters. You actually switch out for your weapons, and I like that way more than I liked switching out characters. You also have I'll go into this one. You also have vehicles. I ride this cube, as you can see, but you also have different vehicles you can choose or end up unlocking or buying or whatever you want to do. You also have equipment, which is under relics. You have relics that's basically like equipment, I guess, in a sense. I don't have all of them, but you can use this different equipment in either combat or just in passive, walking around and doing whatever. But there's also equipment in the game too. So there's also quite a bit of events going on. I don't know if it happens often because I've only probably been on this game maybe at the most 2 weeks, probably a week and a half, I want to say for sure. So I can't really say how often this is, but they have quite a bit of events going on, and they also have quite a bit to offer, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, Water Rift. Plus, they also have daily logins and level packs and everything else. But this is also, at the moment, just for new PS5 players because they wanted to give PlayStation players a chance to level up and everything easier. Oh yeah, and this is your different vehicles, by the way. So yeah, I'm driving this cube at the moment. As far as this game, that I will go ahead and say there's 3 different areas or worlds, I guess. Asperia is your main world. You have the Vera Plain, which is like your second arc. Domain 9 is the last one. I think this is the one that contains Red Nucleus. But as you can see, I cannot go there yet because I have not completed the second arc yet. So I will say, you know, the maps are fairly huge. For starters, I will say these blue icons are your ruins or your what are they called? Your dungeons, I guess you could say. And then your space rifts are like your teleport places. So they have what's called transmit, and whenever you transmit, you actually teleport to that area. So if you've already done a dungeon, you can automatically teleport there. If you haven't, then you actually have to walk there. So the easiest thing to do, in my opinion, is to get all the space rifts as you can, because the space rifts is what allows you to teleport. So I will say, this is just a little tidbit that I found, in my opinion, more useful. So there's also a cooking option, just like how there is in Genshin. There's these little mechanical cooking pots, and you can actually cook your items. I haven't learned recipes, so like, and I don't know exactly where to at the moment. So what I've realized is whenever you make it to this second arc, you'll end up receiving a character named Pepper. Where are you, Pepper?
Medical unit is ready.
You'll receive Pepper, and Pepper is a healer. She also has a staff that does lightning damage. Now, even though I have this staff, which is basically the same thing, it does the same thing except it's ice instead of lightning, but there's an ability on it that heals. So I found that healing that way is way more useful than actually eating and stuff. So I definitely recommend grabbing a healer. I mean, you'll get one either way, but definitely having a healing weapon on your team definitely helps out way more than eating. They also have challenges for you to complete whenever you're doing the story and everything, but you can only unlock them through certain parts. I haven't really claimed all the rewards from them, but you also get rewards if you clear the challenges, and you also get a reward based off how many you clear. So most of them, it takes 8 before you're able to claim the reward, but once you do, you'll gain the rewards from them. What do I actually do in this game? Well, so far I've done the story, which I'm actually enjoying the story. I just don't like the fact that the cutscenes and the talking and everything is all, I don't want to say mumbled, but screwed up, I guess. There's also been a couple times where the graphics have just completely short-circuited and the characters have looked like this, for example.
Hello!
But yeah, I mean, other than stuff like that, like, this game's actually pretty fun. I enjoy myself on it. I don't know if it's on PS4 or not. I know it's free for PS5 users. I don't know if that's a limited time or not, but one other thing is that I hear that Star Rail and Honkai 3rd Impact is coming to PS5 soon. So even if you don't feel like playing this one, those are coming soon. So I would definitely be on the lookout for those just in case. Before I end the video and everything else, I'm going to go ahead and do what they also have is called joint operations. So joint operations is basically every week it changes, but there's going to be a boss that you and a couple teammates have to fight. So in this boss, you'll end up having to come across these a couple enemies. It's kind of like Strikes and Genshin Impact in a way. You'll team up with 3 different people, and you have to take down enemies along this area, and then at the end of the area there's usually a boss waiting for you, and once you beat that boss you'll end up receiving rewards. But you also have to have this in the top right corner. I can't remember exactly what it's called right now, but whenever it's Vitality, that's what it is. Every box you open will deduct 90 of it, but you start out with 360. So you can probably do them and get all the chests 3 or 4 times without running out. After that, you'll have to wait. It takes probably around a day and a half to 2 days for it to refill. So be expected to wait. I also recommend do not buying these back. Just wait it out. It's way easier. As far as your currency, your main currency you want to worry about, I mean, money I would also worry about, but if you have the PS5 version, you get quite a bit of money early on. Your cubes, your black cubes, can't really remember what they're called at the moment, but using those, I would definitely use those for your red nuclei or nucleus, because they're harder to come by than gold and black nucleus. Also, I wouldn't buy your vitality back with it. You can buy vitality 3 times a day before it runs out, and also increases each time you buy it. For each 1, 2, and 3, and then it resets, and then 1, 2, and 3. But each time you buy it, it raises higher, and it'll end up resetting whenever the next day hits. It'll be back to the original price. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not brave enough to take difficulty 4 because I just recently became able to take on difficulty 3. But I'll at least do one of them and show you exactly how it is. Okay, we found a match. I usually don't take this long to ready up or find a match. It actually took me quite a bit. Usually it only takes like 20-30 seconds and it puts me in one. This one actually took close to 5 minutes. So usually, I'm not gonna lie, my connection, okay, their connection's kind of dookie, not gonna lie. Okay, yeah. Anyways, their connection is pretty bad, but other than their connection being complete dog water, ow. Anyways, other than that, it's actually pretty fun doing these strikes and stuff with other people, even though sometimes, depending on the level, it can be pretty difficult. Also, sometimes you'll get with people, if you're doing it with a bunch of randoms, you get with a bunch of people that are OP, not gonna lie, because these people are actually one-shotting them, and I'm just doing damage. Yeah, look at them just destroying his health bar. So you have basically attack combos, but then you also have a special ability, and then once you attack enough, you also be able to change out your weapons. Over on the bottom right, you'll get like a little glowing effect on your weapon. And then once you get that glowing effect and you switch to the other weapon, you'll actually get an animation that deals an attack and a crap ton of damage. So I'm definitely going to try and show you real quick before they completely wipe this boss. Rescue? Who's dead? Okay, anyways. So, you also have a dodge button, an interact button, attacking uses circle, and then you also have, if you hold it, a charge attack. You have air combos, you have ground combos, you have a special ability, and then, well, it's over, but yeah, that was the thing you do whenever you switch weapons. Yeah, anyways. So yeah, and I leveled up. Leveling up also increases your CS. I forgot to say that earlier. But yeah, these people kind of wiped the boss, so get some out of here. I will say though, one good thing about eating and staying, you know, healthy and everything on this game is that, so you also have what's called a satiety level, and if you have food and you eat food, it raises the satiety level, and using the satiety level will also increase the amount of health that you regen back. So as you see, you know, it's already back. If it's gone, then you'll have to eat or heal yourself. So these staffs usually always have a healing ability. So the first one, whenever you deal damage and you switch to the staff, it'll do a healing ability that'll heal you. And then the special ability for the staff will also heal you as well. And this also works for Pepper too, I'm just saying. It's not just this one. All staffs have a healing ability. So, even if you don't have this specific one, you know, you'll get Pepper anyways and she'll heal you. So another thing that's on here that I have not done yet, I actually wanted to wait until I did this video before I actually did it. There's actually a PvP mode. So there's PvE, solo, and then there's PvP. I haven't done PvP yet. I haven't done any of the PvE either because I just kind of felt like it might be the same thing as joint operation, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to wait until I'm a higher level before I do that. I haven't done the wormhole, but Bygone Phantasm is basically, how do I put it? There's something like that in Genshin Impact 2. Basically, it'll put you on these floors with enemies, and then you clear the enemies and progress up the floors, and you get rewards based off whatever floor you reach at the end. You'll receive rewards and everything else. However, PvP I have not done yet. I have been looking at it, but I have not actually played it. So, Apex League? I've seen Critical Abyss. Critical Abyss is basically with other people. It's 8v8. I've not done or seen anything on Apex League, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna get waxed. I can already tell. Something is just telling me I'm gonna get waxed. I hope level also don't please ban. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll do. No, wait, that one. No, it's definitely gotta be that. Select my weapon. I guess no. I'll use Heartstring. Relic. I guess. That. Select your weapon. I thought I already did. I guess just give me my stuff. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I'm like that. You're dog water. I don't even know what's going on, but you're dog water. Oh yeah. Give me that. No, don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Let it happen. That was easy enough. Oh, so it goes based off who gets the most within the end of the time, I'm guessing. Oh, come on, buddy. My cooldown. Am I just like, what is going on? Where are you going? Oh, he died. Oh, so it's first two. Okay. Well, that was pretty fun, at least. I feel like it'd be more fun if you're playing with, like, other people. I don't know if you can, like, actually play against, like, a friend or somebody. But, I actually enjoyed that. So this time I'm going to do this again, except this time I'm going to use other weapons rather than just using that one. Okay, so I forgot to say this. I don't know if I said it in time or not, but if you press triangle and square on the PlayStation, you'll bring up this cursor, and this cursor will actually help you out in case you're not able to. Yeah, just give my stuff back. Also, if you're wondering why everybody keeps banning this this fan, is because this fan and I can't remember what they're called, but they're these bracelets and they're OP. So anytime they're here, they're banned. Especially the Shadow Fan. Or Shadow Cleave, or whatever it's called. Now, I can't remember what these are called. Unity, I want to say. These are Chakram armbands. Those are OP as well. Alright, let's do this. Am I going to be dog water? I guess I'm not going to be dog water, now that I think about it. Oh yeah. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Oh. Alright, and then this time we're going to switch to Blade. Ult, and then switches to the pistol. Alright, well, I figured I'd get more pistol action in that time, but yeah. So I'm going to do it one more time because I definitely want to use my pistols at least once. So we'll do it one more time and then we'll end the video after. That's been, I don't want to say a lengthy video, but it's been a pretty decent video, I want to say. Alright, anyways. I shouldn't let that stop me from whooping you, though. Okay. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose, but... Come here. Hold this. Don't run. You electrocuted me. Okay. Over there. I was hoping to hit him with my ult to finish it, but yeah, PvP is actually pretty fun. But yeah, so that has been actually real quick. I'll at least show you the world, so you can get a kind of a good idea. So this basically takes place during like a steampunk mechanical time, I guess. Don't really have like a year or a said time, but it's like a futuristic steampunk setting. So I mean, it's pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's different, also you don't have to have this outfit, I forgot to say. You can change your outfit as well. I don't know why I went into that. Yeah, you can change your outfit as well. I was using, yeah, this is what I was looking like. But this is me now. But yeah. I will not lie. These characters do have some long legs if you make them tall. But I promise they look way better this way than they do shorter. But yeah, it's pretty wide. They're almost as huge as Genshin Impact. I don't want to say they're bigger or smaller because I don't know for sure, because this game has multiple worlds, whereas the other one has one but multiple areas. So yeah, that's been the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will catch you guys in the next video. It's been Yachun, it's Sora, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.